What's going on, guys? This is Michael with Theme Park Flicks. We are here at Universal Orlando Resort. Going to check out some park updates. We are starting over here at DreamWorks, one of the newest lands that Universal has opened on July 14th. And if you've never been to Universal, they are really good at adding new experiences for park guests. Um, they have some brand new food options that they have. So we're gonna go in DreamWorks and we are actually gonna show you a lot of the food options that they have. And they even opened a new cart in Universal Studios Florida across from the um, Animal Actors on location. So let's go. Right when you enter the land, this is basically Shrek's cottage, where you can meet Shrek, Donkey, and the absolutely amazing Fiona. And you can also, right across from the Shrek cottage, you have Swamp Snacks. Now, Swamp Snacks is basically um, kind of like your, you know, junk food or your snacks. They have a swamp dog, which I haven't tried yet, but I a lot of people say it's really good. They have a Strexel, they have a a waffle, and a straight from a swamp pudding, mud pudding, and they even have green and mean frozen sour apple ice pop and chocolate donkey ice pop. So they have some like cool things that they have at that cart, and honestly, that is one of a lot of people's favorite cart because they have such an amazing selection of snacks. And the Shrexel is actually like Shrek. Like it's shaped just like Shrek, but it's a pretzel, which is that is honestly one of the coolest things I've ever thought because I never thought you can actually make a pretzel out of someone's actual head, which is very cool. Um, and they have a wet zone for the kiddos to get completely soaked and wet. So if you want them to get wet, you know, they can play in the kid zone and they can get completely wet. But what's cool for the parents that don't want the wet kids in the car, they even have a dryer that you can actually dry and basically have dry kids in the car. Get it? I know I'm bad at jokes. Um, but we're coming up on one of the most popular cards in the DreamWorks land, and this is called Trolls Treats. And what Trolls Treats are is it's basically kind of like ice cream. I'm not kidding you. It's literally like ice cream. So they have Trolls Treats. They have a pink lemonade, which is a Poppylicious ice cream. And then they have the Brozone Berry soft serve ice cream. So a lot of people end up liking this because it is, such. It's hot. It's summertime. Everyone's gonna want ice cream. So therefore, they have a blast. They even have a kid zone where kids can play. Now, this show back here is called the Imagination Celebration Zone. And it's basically where kids can just have fun, watch a show with Poe Live and Shrek and Donkey and Dragon. And they even have a Kung Fu Panda zone where you can actually go and play in Kung Fu Panda's um and actually interact with Kung Fu Panda. So that is actually pretty cool. But this, unfortunately, it's a weather delay. Weather always likes to mess up things. But they also have the roller coaster, which you can basically just ride the roller coaster, get on the cattle bus, and just take a ride. It was used to be Woody Woodpecker, but now they just switched it over to Troller Coaster, which I honestly think is really cool. So Imagination Celebration from DreamWorks is basically kind of like a musical. You get to watch a show with all kinds of characters, different characters throughout the show. But what's cool is it's pretty much kind of like a dance party at the end. So those people with intellectual developmental disabilities, if you can't do loud music or bright lights or flashing lights, this may not be a good attraction for you. They do allow service dogs into the park. So if you have a service dog and you're like, oh, I don't know, is this a good idea to bring my service dog? The answer is yes. They do have designated seating for people with intellectual developmental disabilities. So yeah, I've watched the Imagination Celebration show, and honestly, it's one of my favorite rides, favorite shows. So that's my review. I will put the safety information in the video. So if you're thinking about it but you want to read up on it, I'm gonna put it in here.
Unit 3, cut them off. There, in the bushes. What? The orange light. I see him. Come on, let's go. Hold! Hold it right there! Whoa! Got him. At the bottom of the hill. Right there, 4 Roger. Frequency 5, clear out. There's one to 1 to number 3. Whoa, watch it! They're getting away! Look, they're flying!
Home, home.
E.T. Go to Tickley. Hurry.
E.T. No home. Tickly. Ouch.
Welcome home. You return to
Orca.
Welcome home.
Mad Dog.
You have saved our planet! Come, celebrate with us!
Goodbye, John, Esteban, friend, Jonathan, Horace, Isabella, Wolf, Hannah, Melinda, Michael.
As you saw, ET is kind of like a slow, damned bicycle ride where you basically are going to ET's home planet to rescue ET's home planet and to take him home. That ride has been there ever since I was like a little kid. Ever since Universal Orlando opened, ET has always been there. And honestly, I'm just glad that they always kept it because I would honestly be so sad to see them take that ride away. Um, but it's one of my absolute favorites ever since I was a little kid. I always say to my dad, "Let's go to ET." Um, but it is just such an amazing ride, and I can't wait to see. But tonight, Universal Orlando, we're going to be doing the Sensational show. Sensational is a brand new nighttime show that they have here at Universal Studios Florida. So I'm going to show you some of the show. I don't want to show you everything, but I'm going to show you my thoughts. And yeah, so let's do it. Oh,
The music of movies. Beautiful and powerful soundscapes that help bring to life fantastic stories. Cinematic music speaks directly to the heart, taking us into inspiring adventures. And tonight, those very melodies call upon us to follow a celestial spectacle. And you never quite know just where that story may lead. So let the music guide our path and take us on a journey that can only be described as sensational. It goes electric, baby, when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We flying up the ceiling when we sing our song. Under the light when everything goes. Feeling it true when it's ready to go. When we move, you already know. It's just a magic. Just magic. There's something that's in the way you look at me. There's a smile in your eyes. On this unexpected day, this is where I belong. It's you I love all the time. So amazing, indescribable to me. You're the hope my heart searches for. Lord, it's you I love. You I love. It's you I love. It's what I wanted to make true. just the right key and tempo can inspire the imagination, taking us back in time, leaving us wanting more. And as our cinematic symphony gently fades into the calm of the night, these enchanting melodies will continue to echo within us, becoming universal harmonies that inspire us all to live out our own epic adventures.
So we just got done watching Sensational here at Universal Studios Florida, and oh my god, I can't tell you how amazing that show was. So we just got done watching Sensational here at Universal Studios Florida, and oh my god, that was one of the best nighttime shows I have ever seen in my whole entire life. It had drones, it had fireworks, it had water. Literally every single thing you can possibly think of that could be in a nighttime show, they possibly had. So if you've never seen Sensational, I highly recommend you checking it out. It is one of now my favorite nighttime shows here at Universal Orlando Resort. Um, and I just highly recommend you checking it out. And if you don't come to Universal Orlando, you can actually rent it at home. Believe it or not, literally rent it at home and watch it right from your couch. So if that's something you're interested in, look it up, check it out. I would highly recommend you checking it out because it is one of the most amazing shows I've ever seen. And next, we're going to check out the Harry Potter, but that is tomorrow. So stay tuned and have a great night, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and hit that subscribe button. Have a good night.